Okay, hey everyone. So this is part two regarding black women being protected. So as I was saying in the prior video, you can see here where these black men, they have put together, formed a human chain to protect the officer, which is a good thing. But where's that human chain or the interference when it comes to black women? We've seen black women basically get attacked, try to eat your eye out, beat you down by other men, and guess what? Get thrown in the dumpster, literally getting hit with skateboards. Where was the intervention then? Oh, I don't want to get involved. I don't want to go to jail. But when something happens to them or hashtag, then of course it's the sisters to the street. So here's what I think we need. As you can see, these men can do, which we already knew this, they can do whatever the hell they want to do. Okay? They chose to get involved to protect the officer. Good for them, okay? But they can't do the same thing for the women that put them here. Think about it. When you have a black man's child, and especially if you end up raising it on your own, look at all the money and time spent, okay? And I know it takes two. But, and I'm just going to be facetious right now, a little joke. We need a coonometer. And the coonometer means to be when you have a child and they see it's going to be a male child, I'm sure they weigh the child to see how many pounds and all that fun stuff. We need a coonometer so we can look in the future and tell, are you going to appreciate what this black mother has done and sacrificed for you? See, the money spent feeding, clothing, giving him his extra room, how to buy, teaching him to drive and all that fun stuff. That's money you can be putting towards your business, your dream, a whole lot. But a lot of them seem to grow up and they are very unappreciative of the sacrifice that was made. So be mad at your father that made life that way, because it takes two to put a child here. It takes two to raise them effectively. So one parent isn't all stressed the hell out. So we need a coonometer. Once you have a male child, we need to make sure before we put all this money and time into you that you're worth it. Put his little feet on that coonometer. If that thing starts going off at the hospital, that coonometer, let those nurses know, look here, sweetie, we can go ahead and give me 1 day. It may be two in this room, only one is leaving with me. Girl, go live your best life. Since they hate black women so much, again, it's only for the kind that go up to hate black women. We need a coonometer. They hate black women so much, take them to the fire station. Hell, they can take them, put them on a little shuttle bus, a coonometer bus. But once that coonometer that lets you know what you're going to be dealing with in the future, black woman hater, that coonometer goes off, I would say go live your best life. Let his daddy come pick him up. And I tell you, if they had a law in this country that if you were a black male and you can only be released, from the hospital, if you had your father present, I guarantee you they'll be sitting up here looking like the black ZZ Top. They'll be 50 years old with a gray beard waiting on him to show up because he's not coming. Okay, so we need a coonometer so we can find out ahead of time if he's going to grow up to disparage and hate black women. Guess what? And be a menace to society, himself and family. Killing black women. You're going to be that kind of carjack somebody. Go ahead and cut the losses right now. Now a lot of them think, oh, guess what? That's okay. Becky and Maria, they all love me. Oh, okay. We're going to see what's going to happen. So once we go ahead and see you done register real high on that coon scale, the coonometer, go ahead and put him in the fire station. When he gets to that orphanage, we're going to see who's going to show up. Now, Becky and her daddy, they might show the hell up. They might just love you that much. They might see you as the BBC. So they might just show up and come pick you up. But don't be surprised if they come and get you and groom you. Then you wake up one day and your name is 3 Chainz. And I don't mean like the rapper 2 Chainz. You're going to be 3 Chainz. Chain around your neck, chain